I tried Warthunder's April Fool's update, and it went a bit like this. The first enemy I made was the matchmaking time.
One eternity later.
After about 69 quintillion years, I was finally put into a game. This is where I decided to spawn in a tank. Oh, nope, I chose a bloody truck for some reason. Germany, you're so good at designing these, bro.
Bruh.
And it wasn't long before I finally got good hits on an enemy. Oh wow. Yeah, what did you expect? And now I just gotta keep my eyes on the enemy and don't get distracted by random shit. Right, the f am I doing? Oh, no way. Oh, I'm top of the team, I'm just that good. After surviving multiple shots from different tanks and a very real A10, I decided to start fighting my inner demons. And lost. And just like every other mentally stable Warthunder player out there, I immediately spawned back in a plane. Because trying to narrate for a plane flying in a straight line for a few minutes is quite boring, I will instead read to you the Wikipedia's entry for the Red Baron. I apologize in advance for every single word that I'm about to butcher here. But here we go. Manfred Albrecht von Richthofen, known in English as Baron von Richthofen or the Red Baron, was a fighter pilot with the German Air Force during World War I. He's considered the ace of aces during the war, being officially credited with 80 air combat victories. Originally a cavalryman, Richthofen transferred to the air service in 1915, becoming one of the first members of the fighter squadron Jagdstaffel II in 1916. Quickly distinguished himself as a fighter pilot and during 1917 became the leader of the Asta 11. Later he had the larger fighting wing
Jagdgeschwader 1.
better known as the Flying Circus or the Richthofen's Circus, because of the bright colors of its aircraft, and perhaps also because of the way the unit is transferred from one area of the Entente air activity to another, moving like a traveling circus, and frequently setting up in tents on improvised airfields. By 1918, Richthofen was regarded as national hero in Germany and respected by his enemies. Richthofen was shot down and killed over France near Vaux-sur-Somme on 21st of April 1918. Richthofen never married and had no known child. There has been considerable discussion and debate regarding aspects of his career, especially the circumstances of his death. He remains one of the most widely known fighter pilots of all time, and has been subject of many books, films and other media, usually with his Red Baron moniker and flying his signature Red Fokker DR1. Oof, that was difficult. Oh, I died. Cool. Now let's see what happens for the rest of the game. I cross a trench. I say bloody machine gun. Bloody machine gun. I almost got stuck crossing a trench. I almost got stuck again. Surely there has to be something interesting, right? Oh, nope, we won. Oh well, next game. I woke up the next day to Warthunder immediately crashing.
What the hell? Oh my god!
As me and my inferior clones struggle to wrap our heads around just why our tanks haven't fallen over yet, I got a taste of why everyone is using this moving house.
Another one.
I quickly gathered enough spawn points to spawn in the Zeppelin. So I did.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no.
While I was fiddling with the controls, my airship was hit, and this lovely bombing trip quickly turned into Hindenburg version 2. Oh, there we go. We're dead. Saint-Chamond! Predictably, Warthunder crashed. There we go. After literally 3 whole minutes of traveling, I finally found someone that I can shoot at. Watch as I struggle to destroy a Mark 5.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Also, while editing this, I noticed that the person using the Mark 5 was the same person who shot down my Zeppelin in his Saint-Chamond. Cool coincidence. I kid you not, nothing happened for the rest of the match except for a house on tracks moving across a muddy mess, so yeah. I know this is completely new and unexpected, but Warthunder crashed. Oh, there we go. Right. I've decided to try ally tanks for reasons I'm not even sure of. For some reason, the Saint Chamon's shape reminds me a lot of a certain tank. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Come on. Yes. Right, they're yelling out French words that I don't understand. What? I have a slight suspicion that the camouflage is really not helping the Saint Chamon in blending into its environments. Let's play a game, and you find the Saint Chamon before the time runs out. I bet you couldn't manage that. That was really difficult, right? So I spawned back in a Mark V and using my last 3 remaining brain cells, rushed straight at the enemy. Because logic. So bloody rude. Whoever that is, please stop. Okay. Just okay. I decided to try the Bice Milk Truck version 1.0. I only brought shrapnel shells for some reason. Soon enough, I was taught exactly why bringing shrapnel shells only was a horrible idea. Oh! This is bad. I have fuse. This is really bad. Oh no. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, shoot. Because it turns out throwing tiny little steel balls at enemy tanks is not very effective. Well, I'm never doing that again. 75mm. More weirdly placed guns, like what the hell? In a shocking twist of events, Warthunder crashed. I have a few more clips to show you guys, but I'm too lazy to edit them. So here is me fighting a Zeppelin. After all this, it's pretty safe to say that this year's April Fool's event, well, just like every other event really, is still better than the Mad Thunder. Because that was horrible. Why is this taking so long? First of all, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and yes, you are now morally obligated to like and subscribe, and if possible, also join in the Discord server linked below. Anyways, I'll have to wish you a great rest of your day before the bloody music kicks in!